afternoon. If you could give me a wave so you can all hear me. Oh, awesome. Hi guys, how are you? So, I'd like to introduce myself before I start this. My name's Laura, I'm known as TheHemikoWay online. I am a senior helper for Autcraft, and over here I have an admin and a junior, if you could give them a wave too. Hi! As I said, I'm a senior helper of Aucraft. I'm a Minecraft animator. I'm getting into that eventually. So yeah, so I'm guessing you're here because you know what Minecraft is, right? I'm hoping so, because, you know. So for those of you who don't know what Minecraft is, basically Minecraft is a community game built of blocks and all sorts of things like that. And I am also here to talk about a server that is pretty much based on, you know, you guys with autism. Who has autism? Put your hand up. Keep your hand up if you play Minecraft. And keep your hand up if you have been bullied on a Minecraft server. Oh, that's not good. Okay, put your hands down for me. So if you've never heard of Autcraft before. Autcraft is for those with autism and their friends and families. If you don't have a card for how to get whitelisted or online, you can see these two lovely people at the front of me. So I am going to go into basically the history of Autcraft and how it came around. Stuart Duncan, who is the founder of Autcraft, was a website developer. Yes he was. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? And a lot of parents went to him and said, this has become a major problem. Minecraft servers are not following their rules of no bullying, no harassment, no nothing like that. So obviously, you know, you're going to get very upset if you are bullied on a server or your building is griefed or anything like that. So that's why Stuart started Autcraft. It was originally for people on his Facebook page who followed his work, and because he is a blogger as well. So it was up to around, I think it was around 10 people was on the server. And in June, that was 3 years ago now, because we've just had our 3rd birthday, they have about 7,500 whitelisted players already. And that is within 3 years of Autcraft starting. So, is there any questions of what's going on right now? You probably don't know, do you? This was the very first spawn of Autcraft. As you can see, there wasn't actually a lot at all. Obviously, because it was a whitelisted only, there was 3-4 kids on Autcraft, the rest were parents, and I think 3 admins started. But this is one of Autism Father's videos, which is Stuart. If you'd like to follow him, or you can find him on Facebook, or just search Autism Father. He's not hard to find on Google, to be honest. A lovely friend of mine has let me use their alternate account to go on Autcraft, so you can see how much of a good welcome you get and a good response when it loads. There you go. As you can see on the left-hand side, there's the chat. There are so many welcomes you are going to come across when you join Autcraft. It is phenomenal, and you will get a load of players wanting to help you, a load of seniors, buddies. I should go through them ranks, shouldn't I? Yeah, I really should. We have quite a number of ranks, so bear with me. We have the YouTube rank, which is for players who want to record Autcraft and put them on YouTube. We have a buddy rank, who will be your friend, basically. So if you need help, or if you want someone to play with, because we have mini games on Autcraft as well, you can quite happily do that. Just go and find a buddy. And then we go to the junior helpers, or our helpers 16 and older. Yeah. Who will help with the chat, moderate it, make sure everything's okay. The senior helpers are the same, but senior helpers can do a lot more to help with the situation, such as muting them so they can't chat, which isn't a bad thing because we will speak to them straight after that. We do not leave a player just muted, unable to chat. We will help them in any way possible. The administrators, I mean, they don't need no introduction really. They keep the server together, keep it running, and you know, I cannot thank them enough for that because they are amazing people, just as all the others are. And you get the other, which is the most important, the Autcrafters, which are the main point of the server. They are the players that make Autcraft what it is today. As you can see, this is the current spawn right now. It has grown quite a lot since the last time. You do get starter kit. You guys that play Minecraft will know this. You get stone sword, a stone starter kit. You will get everything you need to get started. And what else do I need to say? I think I do something need to say. There are quite a number of worlds which you can build and you can get resources. So obviously for those of you who play Minecraft, you have a peaceful world without any mobs, and you get a hard world with all the scary creepers and the ghasts and everything along the way. Also recently we had a new nether world and a new end world which you can both build in and both gather resources in, which is really awesome. You get yourselves an ender dragon head, yeah? For those guys who want an ender dragon head, you can go and find one, but a lot of players on the Autcraft server like ender dragon heads, so you might have a bit of a problem with that one. So everyone with me so far? Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, the mini games. I should mention the mini games, shouldn't I? We did have a mob arena where in waves you would kill mobs, zombies, and everything like that. But that one isn't working at the moment. I do believe it will be working soon. We have hide and seek. We have Spleef, which is a game where you can. How do I explain this? I need to explain. Okay, there's basically a floor, and you hit blocks under the floor, and you'll fall, and that will be in waves. I am explaining this right, aren't I? Yeah. Until obviously you get to the bottom and one person loses. We did have hide and seek. I don't know when that's coming back, unfortunately, but we have a lot of players who played hide and seek in the spawn because there were so many places to hide and so many secrets to find. So if you do decide to join Autcraft and you find some secrets, please tell me, because I haven't found any yet. As you can see here, this is the job board, and the job board you can mine, explore, dig, build, whatever you want to do, and you'll get levels for it. So it's not really a competition. We don't really want to like put it forward as a competition. It's just a friendly little battle. You can have a go with your friends, you know, see how far you can get. And yeah. So I'm going to tell you now my story of Autcraft. From one of my recent videos on Autcraft. You can find them if you've had a business card. You can find my YouTube on there as well. And where do I start with Autcraft? I wanted to start my own server for autistics. So I went and done some research. And then I came across Autcraft. I was quite annoyed that someone got there before me, but I was quite glad that one existed. So I think, actually it's my 2nd year anniversary next week. I applied and got approved within a week. So I joined the game. I was very nervous because there wasn't a lot of people, but they were all very welcoming. I got help setting up to build, gather resources, and all sorts of good stuff like that. And as Autcraft continued to go on, I kept going on, building, I started recording videos. I thought, no, there's something more to Autcraft than this. There really was. And so I did what I did. I once I got my house built, I went to help with others. Said, would you like help? Yes, sure. Excuse me. I've lost my trail of thought. You often do that, don't you? So, where was I? Yes, with Autcraft. I became a buddy, which obviously is you can find people to play with, in November 2014, and I joined on July 2014. And I was cautious about getting that one because I didn't really think that I would be a buddy, if that makes sense. You know, when something good happens to you and you think, no, this isn't me, is it really? And so I carried on, and during that time I was going through a rough time in my personal life. It was not brilliant until February 2015, sorry. I came online. I had a bad day. I didn't really want to do anything. So as I went to turn the chat off, which you can do in a Minecraft setting, there was a big announcement happening. So I was like, oh, okay. So everyone was gathered at where the staff room is. Everybody gets named on there. So there was quite a number of kids by then, because as Autism Father gets online, everybody goes online. I'm trying to think what happened. It was quite an emotional day. And it came to the point where I was announced senior helper. That struck me, because that made me realise Autcraft meant more to me than anything. You see, I wouldn't be standing here speaking to you guys if I didn't discover Autcraft. And that's how I became to sponsor them, because I believe Autcraft is a lot more than just Minecraft and playing games and having fun. You meet friends, you meet new people, you have fun. It's quite an emotional experience, and I'm trying not to well up here. So yeah, to this day, Autcraft is still going. So if you've had a business card, you could check the website out. And I am just wondering if anybody has any questions. Nobody has any questions. You have a question. Would you like to tell me your question?
Do you know if there's like any chance of there's like a maximum players list?
Is there any chance of a maximum players list? There is a maximum of 120 players at one time, but I think the highest we've ever had was 81 players online at once. So there is not any chance that you will not get on. You will always be able to get on. Is there any more questions? Oh, more questions, goodness me. Oh, that's fine, thank you. Yeah, hello.
I'm probably being a bit I don't play Minecraft, my son plays.
Mm-hmm.
So you can play, you don't have to go online to play it, do you? You
Um,
have to go online to play Minecraft, because he plays it offline.
Yeah, Minecraft is a multiplayer, but there has...
He's got Asperger's.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So is it good for him to get to do this, or is it best just to keep him offline?
No, regarding if you're worried about your child or other person going online for this, there's really nothing to worry about at all. Excuse me. Wow. We will make sure that they are very welcome. Nobody gets left behind. And it is generally a safe, it's a really safe place to be. Okay, you do get the occasional hacker, but they are gone within 30 seconds, if that. Because the admins know when there's something wrong going on, and they will get removed immediately. So I assure you, Autcraft is a very online, safe place to be. Any more questions? Oh, there's one over here. I can't hear the questions. Hello, what was that? Do you have to pay? No, Autcraft is completely free, but regarding ranks, you have to earn that rank. So if you are helpful to players and generally a good person, you will maybe get promoted if the admins like what you do. We also have a player of the week, and every week a new player gets it to see. It depends what they've done good, will depend on what the player of the week is and who it will be for. Is there any more questions? Yes. This one here.
Is there a pocket edition for
I'm afraid there's no pocket edition for Autcraft, I'm afraid. I'm sorry about that. Any more questions? Yes? I can't hear the questions through my headset for some reason.
Yeah, these.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yes, tell me. Yeah. Hmm? Okay, we actually don't allow any bullying whatsoever. Anything that a player builds will always be protected. So if you build a really nice, cool house, you can do a mod request saying, "Hey, admin, I'd like this protected, please," and they will protect it for you. So it will be free from griefing, mobs, everything like that. It will not be attacked. The reason why it's such a safe place is your child will be sharing a community where there's a lot of other children with autism and Asperger's and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's... where can I find the words? It's a really safe place, I assure you. It's definitely a place to be, and I've not heard of any other server that will protect a house from something because of, you know, a player or something. You know, on other servers, oh my gosh, my building's been raided, someone's destroyed my house. And the owner will go, meh, whatever. But on Autcraft, we don't allow that. So admins will track who it is and they will sort them out and they will restore everything that got destroyed. So no building is without its with protection, basically. Any other question? Can we have this young boy at the back here? Yes. Yes, actually, you can go onto the Autcraft website and you can buy what you call points. And you can get an Ender Dragon head that way if you don't want to go to the end and have to fight one. Any other questions? There are... Yeah, this one, and then we'll go to that way. The YouTuber rank. You have to have a minimum of 2 videos, and they have to be of Minecraft. They don't have to be Autcraft, and they have to be family friendly because we do have a lot of players on the server who will watch the Autcraft YouTubers. So yeah, you just have to have a minimum of 2 videos, has to be family friendly. People over there, the guy in the red jacket. Yeah, it will take a minimum of 2 weeks to get accepted, but the autism father who tends to work on the whitelist applications, he does try and get them done as quickly as possible. So it's a minimum of 2 weeks allowance to get accepted. Go in the purple jacket. Oh, hi. I think mainly because it's easy to get into. It's an easy game to get into. There's not really any rules or anything, so you just dive in And with Autcraft as well, you've got loads of other people with autism as well, so you don't feel like you're on your own or anything. There's also the building aspect of it. If you're in creative, you can just build to your heart's content. On Autcraft, unfortunately, there's no creative, but Autism Father does have a Patreon page, and if he gets up to $2,000, he will make a creative server to attach to Autcraft. So that would be a good thing. Any other questions? This one here. Mm-hmm. It's only available through computer and laptop because unfortunately Minecraft Pocket Edition is a bit difficult to put onto servers right now because they have their own like little channel for Pocket Edition servers. So I'm afraid that's not a thing. I'm afraid it's either computer or a laptop. This woman here, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, that is no problem. They are both happy to join because it's for their friends and families as well. No. Oh, there's one here. That's okay. How hard is Autcraft? It's not that hard at all because you can play in the peaceful world, so you're away from the bad creepers. There'll be no bad creepers there. Do I trust Autcraft? Yes, I do, 100%. That's why I sponsored them. And you, thank you. Is there any other questions? No, there are no other questions. Yay! I'd like to end this right now. I'd like to thank you very much for coming. I didn't expect so many people. Goodness me. So if you haven't got a business card for either myself or Autcraft, you can speak to these lovely people here. These lovely people. You can find me on my Facebook, my Twitter, my YouTube. I will be posting a full version of this talk online, so if you've missed anything, if you want to go through anything, you can just go on that and watch it. So I'd like to thank you very much and take care and enjoy the rest of the Autism Show.